Hey everybody, my name is Matthew Espinosa, Programs Director here at Geekdom. Excited to introduce one of our finalists for the Q1 Community Fund program. Let's give it up for Prove This.
Hi, my name is George Haskell, and as I've worked for big businesses and fast-growing startups, one of the things I've realized is everyone in every business needs approval for something. Whether you're Tier 1 support and need approval to give that customer a refund, or the CEO and need approval for writing that next big check from your board. And if you're a big business, you can throw bureaucrats and big software at the problem. But for SMB, approvals are a bit of a mess. Approvals for small to medium-sized businesses generally end up in busy managers' inboxes, in jumbled Slack threads, or in accounting software that nobody actually has access to. And again, if you're a big business, there's lots of software to help you. You probably don't think about it often, but business process management software is a $12 billion a year industry growing 14% year over year. And that big software comes with a big price tag. It comes with big timelines and big consulting. And that's why we built Prove This, to help small to medium-sized businesses add a little bit of oversight without a lot of overhead. We built the software by talking to approvers first, who told us they needed to be able to approve workflows with a single click and have a simple dashboard that they can use to see everything that's pending. We talked to accountants and auditors who told us that they need to be able to full text search approval requests that come in, so they never have to go searching for records in somebody's inbox. And we talked to folks who usually request things like revenue operations and support, who told us they needed to work into their current workflow by sending an email or filling out a simple form. And that's the product we've built, releasing just 2 short weeks ago. We've had over 3,000 organic hits and are running about 3 demos a week based mostly on cold outbounding. And while we haven't nabbed our first customer yet, in a world where sales cycles usually run 60+ days, we are very close. Speaking of being close, we're running a dual-pronged attack on our go-to-market strategy with both a self-service, self-onboarding model as well as a seller-assisted contract model. On the seller-assisted contract model, from the very start, we've built things like SSO and multi-tenant and multi-domain support, allowing for that higher price point that we need to support that model. And while I've said we throughout this presentation, I am a solo entrepreneur, and I'm uniquely qualified to do so. As CodeUp's former director of curriculum, I've got more than 10 years of software development experience, as well as marketing and sales experience. My last startup here was built inside Geekdom and grew from 0 to 10,000 active users. And at Mailgun, I ran a $25 million portfolio business. As we build out the next steps for the application, we are doing small to medium-sized businesses. We are doing just approvals, but that's not quite narrow enough. We're really focused on honing in on the right personas to make this business grow, the right users who are going to open up their checkbooks. We also have a couple features that still need to be built. From our early testing, we find that file management is an extremely important part. So we're building out a file management mechanism so you can send files for approval for your users. And then we're continuing to focus on using PPC and account-based marketing to target in on our users as well. Naturally, as a solo founder, I am stretched pretty thin. And so most of the funds we're requesting are going to be used for professional services right here inside Geekdom, for both UI and UX support, as well as some engineering support, building out some key integrations. With that in mind, we're also looking to implement an integration as a platform service. And what that does is help us build integrations for things like QuickBooks and Salesforce without a lot of engineering effort. Finally, we're looking to continue our PPC strategies and testing to make sure that we're focused on the right people. Overall, we are ready to go. We've launched an MVP we're very proud of and just need the community's help to get a little bit of foothold so we can become San Antonio's next great startup.